All right, Shalom. We the GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another sit down. Hey, we're probably getting started. We want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem, Rekah. Double honors to the elders and apostles that do teach and rule well. And salutations to the Agams that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, you brothers enduring to the end. And hey, I got the Agam with me. We the GMS Louisiana Saints. I got the brother Barak here and the brother Raya. And this the brother Kaya. And we just doing a little in transit lesson, man. You know, we did one before this, but hey, man, it shut off. So through the spirit, we coming back at you, man. And this one here, we gonna just get into, as you can see on the screen here, mortal meltdown, because we coming into some vicious times, and it's gonna be pivotal that you keep your thoughts processed the right, man. Pretty much keeping your mind occupied in prophecies, on scriptures, all right, on those things that give you the stability to stay sane in this time, because there's some insane times coming, man. All right, and those that are not mentally fortified, hey, they're gonna be ravished. All right, they're gonna be mentally tossed to and fro, and hey, ultimately, what? One who is condemned in his mind, he's doomed, man. All right, blessed is he who is not condemned in his own mind. So we're gonna get into a few scriptures, just covering this matter, because hey, we coming in some real crucial times where your mind gotta be girded up and your loins girded up. Y'all brothers wanna make a point?
That's the whole endurance, and adversity what makes you a stronger person and give you characteristics.
Yep.
You don't want soon something happen, you just you just a rant. And you lost your mind.
Give me Proverbs 24 and 10.
So you gotta stay strong, and don't get me wrong. It might don't seem you'll have a nervousness by not being able to see the end game, but faith don't have a logical thing about it. So you got to have trust in the Most High.
Yeah, faith bridged the gap of that which is left to be bridged. Basically, like faith is the common denominator and everything. You see? Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 24, verse 10.
Yep.
If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
You got it, huh?
So you didn't have no strength at all.
Yeah.
It's easy when everything going good. So I can do this, I'm gonna do this, and soon you hear the first shot. Whoa. You running faster than the 2/3. You don't want to be on that type of level. Under pressure, you want to keep your calmness.
Okay. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and the strength of salvation. So it says it shall be your strength. All right? We lie when your strength lie well, first and foremost, well, in your mind, man. That's where everything starts at. That's where it starts and stops at. All right? Because your mind is your driving force, all right, to basically secure you, man. All right? Because, hey, at the end of the day, then your mind can also kill you, all right? The same way it can save you, all right? So you gotta be aware of the two, all right, and take the initiative to understand that you gotta put your mind in and trust in Yahweh Yahweh Shah, man.
And that's your foundation. So when everything goes off and stuff, how you get back on track? By going back to the foundation. That is what drive you. That will keep you solid.
Yeah.
I got a precept.
Bring it out.
Just to back up what you said is you just got to keep your faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Because at the end of the day, that's all we got is our faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Because if you start leaning on your own understanding, you're gonna bug out completely. Because as it says in Jeremiah 17, the heart is wicked above all things. Who can know it? And that means your mind. This is Matthew chapter 6. I'm gonna start at 25. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit unto his stature?
And like I said, that's the thing that'll make you doubt by not by thinking, how can I get something when it's easy for you to have strength and comfort when you can see how you could survive without knowing when all shit hit the fan. It's like when you don't know how you're gonna do it, that's when your doubt comes. So he said, don't have no worry about no food, no drink. So if Most High tell you don't have no worry about it, he must gonna supply you. And that's when you get back to your faith. He ain't gonna tell me don't worry about it if he ain't gonna have a solution for me to get it. So that's why the men of the Lord don't worry about the famine that's coming, the calamities, the diseases, all that. We're not worrying about that. That's not for us to worry about. You know?
Hey, doubt is a demon, man.
Yeah.
All right? And hey, doubt creep into the mind. Basically, doubt is when you have thought in your mind that your succorer has forsaken you, which our succorer, our helper is Yahweh Shah. And we believe that he will not leave nor forsake us. And this thus says the scriptures. You see? He said, now one of them shall pluck out of my hand. So none of them will be lost. So in the end of the day, all right, no matter what our outcome is, we know we still fall in the hands of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. We safe. Who mind? Hey, the scriptures say whose mind is I will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed upon thee. All right, so our minds constantly think about our powers, man. Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. You see? And with that being so, that keeps us comfort. All right? That keep our mind strong. Okay, and that keep us willing our way to basically keep that shield of protection around us, man. But give me that Sirach 14 and 14.
2/3 of our people is gonna be mentally mode of meltdown because they ain't gonna have no foundation of no structure. They gonna be going all the place. But the men of the Lord is the one who gonna have a strong mind, and that was gonna draw people to you. But go ahead.
This is 2nd Esdras 14 and 14.
Yeah.
Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature.
Right. Hey, let go mortal thoughts, man. Cause it's gay. We gonna call a spade a spade. Hey, it's a mortal meltdown right now with all the people of the earth, with the shape and the direction in which the earth going there, from the the unemployment. All right, all the calamities that's befalling. You got the hurricane, the wildfires. All right, people are in a tight spot.
And mortal meltdowns, cause they don't know if this gonna come back. They want America to come back, but we know it ain't no meltdown because we know what's coming. We know what all these signs mean. So we're gonna keep trusting in the Lord. And what it said, oppression make a wise man mad, because when you see all this stuff happens, you could lose your mind. But when you go back to the foundation of wisdom and the knowledge, you're gonna be strong. You're gonna be able to keep stable. Because the stableness has been having a relationship with the Most High for us. We know we putting in work. So at the end of the day, Most High gonna do the same thing for us. And that's where that faith come in.
Khan. And what are mortal thoughts? As the brother Kaya was saying, the things that you concern yourself with in this world. Hey, I lost my job. Hey, how am I going to pay my bills to keep a roof over my head? Hey, how am I going to buy food and drink for my kids and my family? Hey, how am I going to get gas? But as we read back in Matthew chapter 6, verse 25, what did Yahushua say? Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor do they go into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? So if you have your faith in Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, hey, when we go through all these different situations, not just on this side before Jacob's trouble, but during Jacob's trouble, when we lead on to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, he's going to have our back and guide us through every situation. You're not supposed to get weak and faint in that day, because that just goes to show your faith is little.
Right, facts. Hey, at the end of the day, I got the word mortal in the online etymology. It says deadly, destructive to life, causing or threatening death of illnesses, wounds, etc. Persons of the body, doomed to die, subject to death. So when you're in a mortal moment or mortal thought, hey, you're condemning your own soul, man. You see? You're hurting your own self. All right? This is, yeah, man, a mortal thing. You see? Give me Sirach 30 and 21, brother.
Okay. This is Sirach 30 and 21. Give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thine own counsel.
Right. Hey, give not thy own mind over the heaviness, man. Speak on to that.
Con. Hey, as it says, give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thine own counsel. Back in that Jeremiah 17, where it says, your heart or your mind is wicked above all things. How can anybody know it? In that day, you should, point blank period, you're just supposed to lead on Yahweh Shai, and not on your own vain opinions, because you getting carnal minded is going to be like when Esau got carnal minded and gave up his blessing because he wanted to feed his belly. He wasn't spiritual and just fasted on it. You're in that microwave mentality. I got to have it now. I've got no faith.
And why Noah didn't have a more meltdown? Why he had to have faith in the Most High that what the Most High said was gonna happen? If he didn't believe that, he would never built no ark. So it's like faith do not show no type of logic way of doing something. The animals have more faith for us. They don't know how they gonna get their food the next day when they wake up, but they feel they gonna get it. And that's how we gotta be up in this truth. We gotta have faith without seeing the end game and stuff.
Hey, and just like the brother said with Noah, you gotta think that around that time rain didn't come from the sky. It was a dew that weathered the plants. So not only that, not only not seeing anything like rain coming from the sky before and prophesying about it, and not seeing it for the 100 years that Noah prophesied, if you were a faithless man, then you would have a mortal meltdown and be like, I'm wasting my time building a boat over something that's not going to happen, and I'm doing this for 100 years. These people are laughing at me. I should just go back to my life, go back to what I'm doing, what everybody else is doing.
But guess what? When they start seeing that rain come, they had a mortal meltdown.
Hey, Khan.
In the argument, no one was worrying about what was going to happen to him. He was good. His faith and his stability is what kept him strong.
Hey, that's when heaviness plague your mind. Hey, when your mind is plagued, it's crowded. It's cloudy, I meant to say. And what it do, it hurts your judgment. And what you start to do, you start to be hesitant in judgment, or either too quick to swift to basically make a decision, man.
Put you off balance.
You gotta hasten your thoughts, but also, understand that the way that your thoughts or your decisions need to be made, they still need to be made scripturally and with faith and through faith, man. Because when you have a mortal moment, you're doing everything through the flesh. A fleshly wisdom gets you condemned. You see, but spiritual wisdom, when has that ever failed? All right, like you gotta, hey, that's like a safe haven for you, man. Spiritual wisdom, man.
Hey, as it says in Sirach chapter 2, has anybody that's ever called on the Most High ever been condemned or let down?
Facts. You see?
So the Lord is a righteous power. You think he's gonna turn his back on you if you sincerely dealing with him? He wouldn't be a righteous power. So that's our to keep that, like I said, that's our foundation to keep on going, so we don't get that mortal meltdown. Is we put in work for the Lord, right? So we gotta trust that He's gonna put in work with us.
That's right. Give me Proverbs 12 and 25, brother. Have a good show. And take patience. Patience is a key attribute that's needed in the truth. Like you gotta have patience in the Lord, man. Like it's just a necessity. All right, it's essential, and it's pivotal to your the outcome of what you're gonna receive in the truth. Because the Lord intentionally made us wait, so we wouldn't live or thrive through the mortal flesh, man. You see, because the flesh is designed to keep us back, to restrain us, man.
Right.
But the spirit is allowed to to be free, man. All right, not to be free spirited and doing everything, man. You know, Jake is small minded, man. Yeah, you see, he say have a free spirit. You know what I'm saying? No, man.
Yeah, man.
Bring out what you got.
This is Proverbs 12:25.
Yep.
Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it stoop,
Yep.
but a good word maketh it glad.
Right, and what's the good word? The truth.
The gospel.
The
good
gospel.
news of
That's
the
the
kingdom.
Titans, man. That's the good Titans, man. You see, the gospel of the kingdom, and it said a good word of happiness in the heart make your heart stoop. Once your heart get low, or you in that place of that mortal, deep, dark place where it's kind of like it's, you know, you up against you fighting up against your own self, or you know, that which gonna, you know, cause you to air off. Hey, Jake, just go with his decision, man. Fuck it. I know it ain't right, but I'm gonna still make the decision. Go ahead.
And we had brothers among us who had mortal meltdowns.
Yeah.
You know, like Jake have simple stuff that be mortal meltdowns, cause Jake want to have the mortal meltdown. They don't have no. They trust in their own strength, but not the strength of the Yahweh. And that's where it keep going back to your foundation. That's what only thing that'll keep you calm through adversity is your faith in the Lord.
Give me Proverbs 14:10. You finished with that in 12:25? Give me Proverbs 14:10. Because how many of our great men lost faith in the Lord, or they didn't do that which was told of them? You got Achan, you got Samson, all right?
Jonah.
You got King Saul, right? Jonah, right? I mean, you know, you got men. You got, man, hey, you got Jeroboam, Rehoboam. All these men suffered mortal moments, man, and they had a meltdown. All right, they are known in the scriptures to be an error of the way of the Lord, man. So we got certain accounts in the scriptures to show us how to go south of meltdowns, man. You see, go the other direction. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 14:10.
Yep.
The heart knoweth his own bitterness.
Yep. Now, see, the heart knoweth his own bitterness. So you know when you getting bitter at heart, if you filter in your bitterness through the scriptures, you'll know that you gotta rebuke that demon out, man. All right, because your mind know your own bitterness. Go ahead.
And a stranger doth not intermeddle with his joy.
Right, a stranger does not intermeddle with his joy, man. All right, so you gotta know your measure, your limitations to which your heart is airing off, man.
Right.
Which is your thought pattern, man. You gotta subject your thought patterns, man. All right, go ahead.
Keep go to verse 11.
Nah, that was it. 11 good or what? No, that's something.
It said, wise man know his limits.
Yeah.
So you gotta stick into what you know and what you know from the scriptures. That's where your thoughts always go back to the scriptures.
Yeah.
How to handle situations like when this happened, and examples of with how great men of our past handle these situations.
Right.
And some of them did have a short mortal meltdown.
Yeah. But like you say, because hey, we done had them. You know, it's not like it ain't man is not above this, right? All men is such as common to all men. But the point and the goal of the matter is you gotta learn how to once you have something or go through something, you gotta learn how to defeat that. You see? Give me Proverbs 11:3.
Remember the story with Elisha? He had a mortal meltdown when he saw like the armies coming to the Most High, open his spiritual eye, and say it's more of us than them.
Yeah.
So just because you had that mortal meltdown, the Most High is gonna remind you, look, I'm here with you.
Yeah. Even Elisha, I think it was Elisha too.
That's it.
That said, now there's another part that said, there's no, like all the prophets is gone.
Yeah.
You know, he was having a mortal meltdown. The Lord said, I have 7,000 prophets that have not bowed the knee to Baal. But he had a mortal meltdown moment, bro.
Praise the Lord to take
He
him
like, take me out. Yeah, what are you doing? Bro, you're losing your mind. Just because you don't see them, that don't mean they're not visible. But go ahead,
This is Proverbs 11. verse 3?
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 11, verse 3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them.
See, the integrity of the upright shall guide them. Where your integrity go? That goes into your morale, man. Your morality. All right. So which goes into what? Your mind. All right. And your mind is your discretion. That's what guides you. They say a wise man got God his affairs with discretion. Going back to Psalms, man. All right, through his integrity. But hey, where your integrity start at? In your life. That's in your mind, man. Okay, go ahead.
But the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them.
Right. The mind of transgressors gonna destroy them. Perverse is what? Is a backwards way. All right, but a mortal moment causes you to think backwards and reverse, man. All right, you're supposed to be, you're supposed to be forward minded, not forward with the aura, but forward. Forwardness, man. You see? Go ahead.
The perverted mind makes you go back to a degenerate. Like you don't want to have that degenerate spirit on.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me jump to verse 5 in Proverbs 11.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 11, verse 5. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way.
See?
But the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
Hey, where you start at? Where righteousness start at? In your mind. Right? And hey, your mind carry out all your actions. I always find myself saying that, man. A man's action is synonymous with where his heart is at. Where his thoughts at, man. You know?
And our thoughts is in the scriptures.
Yeah.
That's the righteousness we keep our mind on. The righteousness. And basically,
I was just going to say, that's how the perfect shall direct his way. Through the scriptures. You're going through the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh by Yeshim Yahushai, knowing that that's going to be your stability in that day, that you need to put on all your mortal thoughts, all your cares onto Yahweh by Yahushai. Know that whatever situation comes your way, no matter how dog out low it gets, the Most High will find a way for you, as long as you have that faith.
Hey, give us a rock 23 and 6.
The perversion, the transgressors, they made a covenant with debt on them. That's why they're gonna cost themselves to own them. They're gonna cost themselves to debt. But the righteous person gonna go the opposite direction, basically.
This is Sirach 23 and 6. Let not the greediness of the belly, nor lust of the flesh take hold of me, and give not over me thy servant into an impudent mind.
Right, to an impudent mind. That's when you let the flesh take over. You have a mortal moment, the flesh have subjected your spirit, man. That means the flesh has overtaken your spirit for that moment, right? But some people have a lifetime of mortal moment, a lifetime moment, a mortal moment, man, where they are engulfed in their flesh and they can't get out of their own way. All right, which caused their spirit to suffer and ultimately cause them what? Get put to death, man.
Example
all right.
What you said is Spider-Man Venom. Like that's on him when he was Venom. They can't get that off him.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you got it, like you said, once you done went into that dark place, all right, where light can't enter it in, that's the end all be all. But our mind is to be constantly focused on those things where light reside at, man, to where we don't slip in the dark. Because a mortal moment is a dark slip, man. All right? But though yet some love the darkness, right? But those that love the light, their deeds are reproved, man. All right? So when they do slip, or they come back into the way of righteousness, man. All right? And they get out of that stupor. Because all you really in is a fleshly stupor, all right, when you have a mortal moment. But hey, your goal and itinerary is to always be able to get out, man, and get back on path, man. All right? That you may not be condemned in your thought. Blessed is the man that's not condemned in his own mind. But that's all I had. You have make a point?
I got one to go out on. Hey, don't give yourself over to that greedy belly over having a mortal meltdown. This is Sirach 18 and 30. Go not after thy lusts, but refrain thyself from thine appetites. If thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies that malign thee. And point blank period. You have that mortal meltdown and give yourself over to those lusts. You're in that woe is me spirit. Oh, I can't get out of this situation. I might as well just do it. Or it doesn't matter if I do this. I'm gonna be good. Hey, you're gonna be a laughing stock in front of your enemies. You'd be like, oh, you full of shit to begin with. Or during JT, if you give yourself over to your lust and bitch up at the final moment, you're gonna get that chip and you're gonna get that nuclear fire.
Hey, that's the end game, man. All right, if your mind is not girded up, man, hey, get ready to take what come with it, man, because one whose mind is girded up, man, trust me, man, where his end, mark the end of that man, for the end of that man is peace. But those who haven't got their mind right, man, hey, the end of that man is 40 stripes, man.
Yeah. That mortal meltdown is gonna turn to that missile meltdown.
That's nuclear meltdown.
That nuclear meltdown.
Yeah, that's the benefits of having mortal meltdown and staying in that state, man. But with that, man, I hope it was edifying. Until the next time, I want to say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.